Hi everyone, welcome to Mamsu Code video guide session. In the previous video, we worked on our foundation layer and we have completed it. So what's left in the read all workflow is the exposure to get all the data by calling the foundation layer and which in turn calls the broker and gives us the data. So this is something that we're working on. Let's get coding. Okay, so first thing first, let me get to the main branch, get the latest, and create a user branch. So users, Shri, and this is going to be my exposure, and this is going to be my get. You can say get all, that's fine. And then this is going to be on my entity sample. Okay, so where do we write our exposure layer? Program.cs. Okay, so far what did we add? We just added up one entity, right? So let's just try to, retrieve that entity. So we can say, let me go with var and then come back there. So we're going to say stored samples equal sample service dot retrieve all samples, right? Now the right hand side is not clear. So that means we're not instantiating an object like this, right? So here we need to have it an explicit declaration. So this is going to be my list of sample. Let's me resolve this. Yeah, single liner, or if you want to break it out, this is already going beyond, so I'm fine with it. So let me make it here and have a breakpoint. Right click, sorry, running the test, right click, right? Okay, so here we are. Let's run the app. Okay, I think I have my breakpoint here. So let me continue, remove this, continue. Oh, what happened? Oh, no. Okay, let's run this. Okay, it's here. So let's over this, that the count is 1. I'm going to open this up, and it has 24 in sample, right? So let's stop this. As we usually do, let's get inside the code and see the workflow. Okay, I'm going to do F11. So what did it open? It opened up the sample service and it's hitting up the retrieve all samples. So F11. Now it's getting inside the try catch of the contract that we have established here, right? Like list all sample. So F11, and now it's going to actually execute the code. It's getting inside. Again, F11. Now we are hitting the broker, which is going to execute this code. So F11, and it's executing. So no exceptions, good. Coming back. And then if I do this, it's going to come up. That's it. So let's do something, right? I'm going to copy the code here. And let's do this. And this time, let's go and do S record. And then I'm going to add this. Let's see. I'm expecting 2 records. One is this and one is this. Now run the code. So let me do F10 since we have seen the code. So let me over 2. 0 is 24 in sample. 1 is this. Yeah. So neat and clean. It's so simple. Since we understand our code and we're following the standard, it's so easy, right? So what have we done here? So this is just going to call the service and retrieve all the data that we have saved. This can be improvised even more better, right? As I told in the previous exposure layer also, you can still have an interactive session between the user and say, hey, do you want me to add or do you want me to retrieve? And then based on that, if they press add or give an input add, you can then collect the data. If they give you an input retrieve, then you can execute this code and you can print it out in the console in a neat way. So you can improvise this on the exposure layer in whatever way you want. But in terms of learning the concept, this is more than sufficient for us. So with that said, yeah, this is one liner. Let me do this and analyze run code cleanup. And I'm going to make a commit. So this is going to be my exposure. Get all samples. And I'm going to commit and create a PR. In the next video, any guesses? We will be starting our retrieve by ID. So we have retrieved all. What if we want to select a particular record? I don't want the whole thing. Let's say as a user, they have come in and saved a book for what they have written, right? If that user is coming back and saying, hey, give me the book details for the title ABC, we truly wanted to retrieve only for that particular book. We don't want to give all the data, right, which the user has not asked for. So that is something we'll be looking at the next video. Thank you for watching.